Hello, hello, hello. And today I will be showing you how I animated a handheld camera in Blender for one of my latest projects. First of all, you're gonna need your cam, and then you're gonna put on auto keying. Then you're just gonna input the rotation keyframe, then just go to the end of your animation, then just bring the camera where you want it to be. For me, it would be something like here, probably. Let's play it back. And I forgot to key the right thing. Just bring this back to 0. And then on 100 we want, oopsala, something like this. Let's see how fast it is, or if we have to go a bit slower, because I will make a running cam. Could be a bit, probably like 90s, or like 8. I like 80 probably. Let's have a look at it. 80. Yeah, this is way better. We can even probably do it a bit fast, probably like even, let's 60. Let's do a quick one. So 60, 60. 60 is good. Okay, now you obviously have like this slowdown here, which we can also, if we go over to animation, and you probably have here a 3D viewport, you just have to click top left and then change this to graph editor, and then you get this beautiful thing. Um, Here we have the issue that you can see here we have these vector things. Like here, you can see like these are rounded, and we don't want them to be rounded. We want them to be flat. So we're just gonna select all of those. So just select those two. Um, right click down here and then handle type and just set this to vector. And now if we go into our camera again and let it play, you can see we have an equal speed, which is what we want if we want to run. Okay, now for this we want to animate the rotation. So what we have to do is we have to find our rotation area, which I will also, let's see, transformation. Okay, I will also have to insert a keyframe here. So now we have keyframes for rotation. Okay, here's our y value, which is the first thing we will do. So now we will go down here and just in modifier add a noise to here. Like you can see here, if we just stay with the dithers, it is way too hard and it's way too quick. So what we will do is we will turn down the scale to like a 0.1 and turn on the strength 0.5 maybe. That's too little. 0.2. Scale is maybe also not. Okay, scale again could be a bit. Sorry, we need to bring the scale up. So probably something like something like this probably. Yeah, this is quite nice. Could even probably be a bit bigger, so something like this maybe. I don't like the motion, so we're just gonna turn it up a bit. This is probably better. Yeah, I like this. We can even offset it a bit if you want to. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I like this. Okay, and now we're just gonna repeat that for our X value as well. We're just gonna add a modifier here and a noise. And now we just have to find it here on our timeline. It's probably down at, probably up at 90, because we have a rotation of 90 here. Yeah, there it is. Again, scale up to like probably a 2, strength way down, probably like, yeah, see, this is pretty nice, probably a bit bigger scale. I mean, we are running, so we probably want like a faster. That's too quick. That's too little. That's something like this. Probably works well. Maybe a 0.3. Yep, this is pretty good. And now for the last one, we just wanna do Z, which is also on 0, and so we're just gonna select again a noise for this. Let's see, yeah, again, this is way too over the top, so just bring the scale up a bit. Strength down, 2.2. Be a bit more. 0.2 probably is quite nice. Yeah, and now, like you can see, we have an excellent shaky cam in our animation, and we only really needed 2 keyframes. You can, of course, because this isn't directly influencing our keyframes, this is just putting noise over the keyframes. So what you can do if you want a certain rotation to happen in your movement itself. So for example, if you say like you want this character to look up at like 20 frames, you're just gonna insert a keyframe here and then keyframe you're gonna look up again. So something like this. And then at like 35 keyframes, you want him to look down again. So I'm just probably gonna insert a frame here, and then we're just gonna go a bit later, and then we're just gonna go back to 90. And you can see like you can just animate over this, and it keeps the motion, just applies the noise over it. This is a very easy way of cheesing some of the animations so that you don't have to hand animate every single movement you want to do. This works especially well for like random motions, which would include movement, like especially like rapid movement from the first person, or from the first person perspective, or if you want to have like irregular motion for like twitching or something. For that, it could also work pretty well. So yeah, I hope I could teach you some stuff, and see you next time. Bye bye.